That's 33% of adults. That means
Okay, we're back to another episode of Minecraft.
my favorite sister or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me. My karaoke
back in my classroom.
My karaoke enemy, Jeff. I'm gonna take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
The Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Hey y'all, Jeff Foxworthy here. Now if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing over and over for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent love.
I should know because my grandfather was a firefighter, and one of the things he taught me is that the people that love the outdoors the most are often the ones accidentally starting wildfires, which means always BYOB. No, bring your own bucket to the campfire. And be extra careful with things like burning yard trimmings. Don't just walk away, or chances are you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to Smokey Bear Fire Prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When you get home, keep Ron's number handy, 855-560-9900 for when you really need advice on your car. Here's Ron.
Hey, it's good to see my main man up in Maine. Micah, how are you today?
I'm doing great. And, the first thing I really need to say, because I don't think it was mentioned, and it's a little late, although you probably heard from me already, happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, another year gone by, get ready for my next trip around the sun. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
So, thank you. What's going on?
A couple of months ago, I called in and I asked you your opinion on getting my car ceramic coated. You thought it was a good idea, and I didn't disagree. I just needed another opinion. And I did it. And I wanted to report back to you and tell you about this amazing product, or this amazing, recently new thing. I guess it's kind of a newer way that they're treating cars as opposed to waxing in terms of detailing.
Yeah, it's making quite a difference.
I'm going to say I don't know the name of the actual product because I brought it to a detail shop that does this professionally, and they want the 3-year, the 5-year, or the 9-year warranty, and I asked for the difference in the prices, and for me the price was right to go right for the 9-year warranty on it.
Right.
And so I just know it's a very, very good one. And it's a process to do. I had to drop the car off with him on a Monday. He said he was going to keep it for the whole week because he's actually got to, I guess, bring the paint right down to the bare flesh, more or less, and he cleaned it up, and he had it for the whole week. He gave it back to me, and then it looked gorgeous when he gave it to me, but he said, I don't want you to wash it. I don't want you to do anything with it for 2 weeks, and then come back because I want to do a final touch-up and give it its first wash to go over everything. And it was driving me nuts because, I like to maintain my car, and I like to keep the pollen off it, and I like to make sure the windows are clean, and I called him a week later and I said, you sure I can't go through a car wash and touch this car wash? Because he insisted that if he does the project, that I never go through a car wash that has any brushes in it again, because it puts on microabrasions. And he said, no, Robbie said, don't go through anything, come back to me next week. And so I did, and he touched it up, and even he couldn't believe actually how good it was. He had some kids working on it, and there were beads of water on the hood so big that a kid took his finger and starts moving the bead of water around on the hood with his finger. It would not cling and would not cheat and would not break down.
And this was excuse me a minute, Micah, this was a ceramic coating, correct?
Ceramic coating on a 5-year-old Subaru Legacy.
Right.
That was in good shape, don't get me wrong. It had some microabrasions from going through car washes, but he was able to get most of them out, and it looks better than it did new. And he also put on it, as part of the process, there's a product called transparency that he describes as not your father's Rain-X.
Right.
It's a product that actually bonds the windshield with, and I saw it happen today. I got pollen all over the car. Didn't use my wipers. Didn't use the.
Yeah, I've heard of transparency before, and I'm curious. I'm looking to get some myself to try it because you know it is the next evolution cleaning glass, and you know, just some really neat stuff. Science is really taking us a long way in beyond just wax and Rain-X. One of the things I never liked about Rain-X was it was always tough on wiper transparency. It's not, you know, this may be the next best thing, or the next greatest thing, I guess is the way I could say it. You know, so well, good. I'm glad. You know, a lot of people, and your reports are important, so you just keep them coming, all right, kiddo?
I absolutely will, and I want to ask your opinion on something I'm thinking about doing. I know of work, which I'm not sure whether it's a good price or a bad price. Now, again, as you know, I'm not so concerned about the price. And I'm wondering if you feel about a complete undercoating or fluid film treatment on the bottom of the car.
I do fluid film to my own vehicles and the plow truck. I like the idea. I think fluid film is great stuff. I guess the price made different. I remember what the cans cost. I'm gonna say the cans are, you know, I'm guessing like maybe the $25 to $30 a can range. I can't recall. It's been a while since I bought some, but I guess maybe they're doing it at a professional level. They're masking things off. They're really giving a serious coating. You know, because it's really something you could do on your own with a lift and a little bit of patience, but, you know, and getting your ring set up, that's another story. So, you know, I would just I would look up the price of fluid film. You know, it just seems like a lot, because if it's, I can't imagine it taking more than 2 hours. If a shop is, I don't know, what are they, you know, $75 to $100 an hour, there's 200. 2 cans of fluid films, 260. They're thinking, but I can't imagine it taking 2 hours. Could it be 2 hours? It doesn't.
As I pulled up a can of fluid film, runs about 40 can.
Okay, so you know, how many cans did they estimate the car is going to take? You know, a can. I will use about a can and a half on a Ford Escape, and that's
Okay.
about the right. You know, listen, everybody's entitled to make profit like that. It does wash off. It's gonna, you know, it's to me, it's an hour. I'm in a couple of cans. I don't know where they're coming up with their numbers, so you know, I would just question that.
Check with them, but I just wanted to know how you felt about the product.
School buses.
Now I know, so it's worth pursuing.
Product
Must
works.
be training.
You know, short of painting the undercarriage, and I'll paint the undercarriage.
Okay, that's the end of my episode. Bye, guys.
Which is out in the salt all the time.